tell y'all? Did I tell y'all? Been told y'all. I need y'all to bring it in. I know it's late. I know it's late. So we gonna be kind of quiet. The kids are asleep. The wife is asleep. Everybody's asleep. So we gonna keep it quiet. But at the same time, I told y'all, Deandre Swift is different. Different. I like what Kenneth Gainwell brings to the table. I do. I do. But you seen a difference. You seen a difference today. 175 yards. Name a running back that has done that for the Philadelphia Eagles. Miles Sanders didn't do it. I think Shady had like a buck 60. Who done it? Listen, man. I wasn't able to put the link for the DeAndre Swift shirts in the what you call it in the description. But make sure y'all go grab. It's in every other video. The DeAndre Swift welcome home. He just proved in front of his hometown. Yo, that what's going on? What's going on, Antonio? My guy, man, what's going on? He just proved. No sleep, Shaq. What's going on? I see you don't get no sleep. You up? It's 12. It's 12. He just proved. He just proved to everybody in the Lincoln Financial Field, and that's a primetime game. He one of them ones. Don't count him out when you talk about the Henrys. Don't count him out when you talk about the I don't even know because it switches so much. You can't really say Alvin Kamara and all them kind of guys. But don't leave him out when you talk about these kind of guys. He's that, yes, yes, yes. Swift is running back number one. You see the difference. Now, this video, this live, is not just about to talk about just what DeAndre Swift brought to the table. But if I had to pick a guy that won the game for us, it's DeAndre Swift. I said last game, it was Jake Elliott. It was Jake Elliott. This game is DeAndre Swift. Kenny can be dropped in. Listen, I'm not hating on Kenneth Gainwell. Not hating on Kenny. I'm not. I like Kenny a lot. But he ain't home. He ain't home. He is not home. Swift that ball out. Was Gainwell clearing? Did you see the move on the goal line and froze? Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. The footwork, being 5'9", 220. I've been there. I wasn't that heavy when I was running, but I've been there. I'm 5'9". Played running back. Somebody said, Philly, let me get a wrench. Ask once, it's received. You got your wrench, brother. All right, so listen. Let's just go over the game. And I went live at halftime because I was disgusted. I was disgusted. And it really wasn't on Sean Desai. Sean Desai came to the game, no Bradbury. Maddox went out. You got no Reed Blankenship. But they were still holding down. They only had 7 points at the halftime. I was really disgusted with the offense. I'm still trying to figure out why Brian Johnson can't figure out that they're not letting you go deep, pause. But they ain't letting you go deep. So how about, make sure you guys hit them likes. Come on, man. Hit them likes for your boy, man. I appreciate it. I voted different. How about we do some intermediate routes? You use Dallas Goddard. Now they did make a significant chance, or should I say, to try to get Dallas Goddard into the game. Now he was there, Ryan Rowe. Yo, that what's going on? I like Monroe and Cunningham together. We're gonna talk about the defense. Now he made a very significant situation to where as though he tried to get Dallas Goddard But to me, you could have still did that and still had crossing routes. I didn't see too many crossing routes. If everything don't gotta be pushed down the field. I understand you're trying to make a statement. You're trying to say Jalen Hurts is that guy. Yada yada yada. But he can still kill you in the middle of the field. Where are them plays drawing up? For every action is a reaction. Where is the reaction when somebody comes and says, you know what? We taking away what you doing. We're taking away what you doing down the field. What you gonna do? You hit the middle of the field. But I can say this: he did make it. He did make a significant change and say, you know what? We got the guy from Philly. We got Agent Zero back there. And how about we give him the football? It worked. It worked. This offensive line was not playing tonight because they heard the backlash. And I still do think that Jordan Mailata, he ain't as he. I'm not gonna say he's good, but he ain't been playing to his potential these last two games in pass coverage. He been kind of getting barbecue chicken, and Jalen Hurts has been running for his life. You give Jalen Hurts a clean pocket, you know what's gonna happen. But I do think that defenses are making it their goal. They're making it their mindset to say, you know what? We ain't trying to let you kill us down the field. We seen what you did last year. We know what you got on the outside. We know your two captains. And AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. To me, they're still going to get theirs. They're still going to get theirs. You don't gotta force it downfield. Big Baby Davis been showing up. Big Baby Davis been showing up. Jalen Carter been. All right, so let's just go to defense. Everybody talking about the defense. Let's talk about the defense. This defensive line is different. I told y'all. So another thing I told y'all. I need y'all to start listening to your boy. Yeah, Joe. I need y'all to listen to your boy. I said I understand what Hargrave brought to the table. I understand that he had double-digit sacks. But when you bring in Nolan Smith, and I still ain't seen no sightings from Nolan Smith. Not saying he not playing, but I ain't seen no flashes. But Jalen Carter is different. This is a guy that should have been number one and number two in the NFL. And my man, Howie Roseman, he said, you know what, let's take a chance on this guy. And it's paying off. It didn't pay off, but it's paying off. This guy different, man. Milton Williams been showing up. Fletcher Cox with a forced fumble. My man Josh Sweat. Yo, the physicality of this guy, the physique, the speed, 6'5", 200 pounds. He different. Hey, Antonio, where is he? Where is he? We had a lot of praise. For Reddick. And I'm not going to sit here and grind him up because I do got to watch the tape. When I watched the tape last week against the Patriots, they was doubling, chipping him. And, you know, so you got to understand that they're game planning for him. And that's one of the reasons why Sweat is getting a lot of one-on-ones. But he's able to beat the one-on-ones. Carter, that boy. I think for Reddick is a thumb injury, bro. The thumb injury is not significant to you getting after the quarterback. Now after that, okay. But when I look at what I see, this man is getting doubled and triple teamed. This is why it's an opening for the inside. First of all, let me tell you something. Show him the side. Whatever it is that you're saying to these guys about the run, they shutting that shit down. They're shutting the run down. You cannot run on this football team. Now, I understand that you're going to say, well, the secondary, they're giving up this and giving up that while I run the football. Do you see what just happened? Do you see that we just ran for over 250 yards? Do you see that my man Deandre Swift just ran for 170? 175. That's what he ran for. Yo, that. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my guy, Philly Mike, Philly Talk Podcast. I'm pretty sure y'all was in there with his live, man. Straight dope. Make sure you go check it out. Make sure you go check out his merch. He got the Philly Dogs. Some Jones is fire. They fire. Thank you for the super chat, my guy. He said 2-0. I mean, what else is there to say? What else is there to say? We 2-0. The lad. I mean, I don't want to say that this one wasn't an ugly one. The first one was an ugly one. This wasn't ugly. The score is not gonna really tell you what really happened and what really went down. We beat the shit out of them. We beat the shit out of them on the ground. That's what happened. I'm gonna say it like this. Once they get their footing, when I say they, I mean Brian Johnson with Jalen Hurts in the passing game. Once that start to happen with the running game, with the offensive line being able to block how they block, Kelsey still being able to get to the second level in his 10th year. See, this is only week 2. See, here's the thing, and I hate to bring this up on my channel because I don't really talk about dollars, but I really gotta say this. You come out like gangbangers, right? Come out like gangbangers in the first game, right? But it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. It's about figuring things out. So y'all probably feeling yourself over there. Matter of fact, I know y'all feeling yourself over there in dollar sign. But we 2-0, and y'all might be too because I think y'all go against the Jets with no Aaron Rodgers now, so it could be a win. Cool, but this team is always going to figure out how to beat you. Oh, you ain't letting us pass downfield? You know what? Let me hand it off to one of the top 10 running backs. Yes, Deandre Swift is a top 10 running back. I can go top 7 in the National Football League. And he just proved that on prime time, at home, at his house, in front of everybody. In front of everybody. This is the reason why I picked him to be on the shirt. This is the reason why I said Agent Zero, welcome home. This is the reason why the merch is flying off of the show. Make sure y'all go grab. He's different. He different. I'm trying to tell y'all. I keep saying this. I like Rashad Penny. I like what Kenneth Gainwell brings to the table. I even like Boston Scott. But they not him. And he just proved that. Let me tell you this. Going into week 3, I don't give a darn if Kenneth Gainwell is healthy or not. Deandre Swift needs to be your running back 1. Until he loses that spot. That's a spot that he gained, that he has to lose. Let me tell you like this. Let's just talk about the game. I do think the defense was a problem for Minnesota. But we gotta understand it is Kirk Cousins. This is what people gonna say. It's Kirk Cousins. He doesn't win on prime time. This and that, and yada yada yada. But you still got what people voted as the second best player over Jalen Hurts in the NFL last year, which I think is hogwash, but it is what it is. You still got that guy over there. Yes, they lost Cook. Cool, but that's on them. I don't give a damn. But you still got a potent offense over there in Minnesota. And yes, Kirk Cousins did throw for, I think it was almost 300. He almost threw for 300, but still, you can throw as much as you want if you don't put the points on. That last touchdown was garbage time. And I do think, and this is what I don't like about, and it's not just Sean Desai. It's a lot of defensive coordinators that sit here and say, you know what, we're going to sit back and we're going to Not let you score, but we gonna just prevent the big plays or whatever the case may be. Do what you have done to get you where you at. That's in life and in football. That's the fresh fact of the day. Do what you have done to get you where you at, and don't stop it. What the hell are you playing a different defense for? What the hell are you playing a different defense for? Because here's what can happen. Here's what can happen. They scored the touchdown. Not only down 6. Anything can happen on an onside kick. Anything can happen. And now you put yourself in position. Now you scrambling like, oh, we got to go back to this defense. We got to do that. No, keep continuously hit him in the mouth. Hit him in the mouth. 2-0. Win is a win. Hope well. Fly Eagles fly. My man Drew, thank you for the super chat, man. You already know. Yo, that man. Hey, Drew, listen. Drew, I need you to find me on social media because you have been a day one, and I am going to send you a Deandre Swift shirt on me. You tell me your size, whatever it is, because you literally have been a day one channel member, and I appreciate you. Antonio, you too. I need both of y'all to hit me up. Antonio, you got my number. So just text me your size and what you want, and I'm sending y'all. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I really, really do. I really, really do. Y'all really be looking out for your boy. Y'all already know I had a crazy, crazy winter with a lot going on with the family, but we strong. This is like we get through anything. But I appreciate y'all because y'all helped me do this. All right. Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the victory. Let's get back to the victory. The fact of the matter is, the Eagles are 2-0. I know we played Thursday, but we the only 2-0 team in the NFL. 2-0 team in the NFL, and there's not going to be too many teams that are 2-0. The 49ers might be, Dallas might be, probably the Lions. I don't know. But when you really, really break it down, it's scary. You got to be really, really scared because the Eagles have played C minus, C, like a C or C minus at the game when they're 2-0. And don't give me, oh, you played the Patriots. That defense is ferocious. And we're going to see on Sunday. See, now we get to just sit back and watch the rest of the league. Now we get to sit back and really just watch the rest of the league. We done for the week. We can sit back, kick our feet up. We 2-0. 2 and a donut. We could just sit back and literally just be like, they all right. They good. But they ain't us. They ain't us. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Jalen Hurts is, to me, he's figuring things out. Defense are throwing different things at him. He still is a young player. We can't act like he's been in the game 10 years and he's seen every coverage or whatever the case may be. We've really got to understand and be patient with this situation. But at the same time, Lions got Seattle this week. Do y'all believe in Seattle? Do y'all? Do y'all? Let me get back to what I was saying. I don't know how much I believe in Seattle. I think Geno had a good year, but I don't think he's one of them ones. To struggle and still win is an accomplishment in itself. Listen, it is. I'm not going to call it a struggle. I'm going to call it figuring it out. I do think the Philadelphia Eagles, and you can't take too much time. You can't take too much time with this schedule. But you are figuring it out, but at the same time, you're still winning. I thought that was the name of the game. The name of the game is to be victorious when they hit 4 zeros. When the clock is done, you want to be the one that won. Bars. But for real, you want to be the one that won. And we are the one that won. Twice. So here's what I'm going to say. I do think Brian Johnson and Jalen Hurts, they got to figure some things out together. That was your that was you known this man since he was in the cradle. You known him since he was in the cradle. Figure it out. Swift is home. Yes, Swift is home. Swift is home. Make sure y'all go grab the Age of Zero Welcome Home shirts, man. I don't have it right now. The kids are asleep upstairs. I was going to go get it, but I'm like, no, I don't want to wake up the kids. I'm out here. I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm hyped. I'm very, very hyped. Man, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm going to tell you why I'm happy. Because I do think it's a difference when you come out like gangbusters and you just beating people and you blowing people out and it's like, yeah, we home. And then you face other teams, it's like, well, why this ain't working? I do think what we're going through, see, to me, because I've been through it in my life, when you go through different things, you are ready for, you're more ready, you're more battle tested, you're more ready than when you just like, oh, it's a breeze through or a handout. See, people said, oh, y'all had the fourth place schedule and y'all had a weak schedule last year and yada yada yada. This is why y'all was undefeated and but what now? First place schedule, played a tough defense in the Patriots, played the Vikings team, and to me, I'm not gonna call it a blowout, but the score is not gonna really tell you the whole story. You really gotta watch what happened. But a lot of people they gonna go, oh well, they put up 21 and yada yada yada. That ain't really what happened. Forced 4 turnovers. This defense. And the crazy part is the defense ain't even complete. Bradbury's out, Reed Blankenship is out, Avante Maddox went out. You out there like Carson Wentz in 2019. You just running with a whole bunch of people nobody knows. We know them, but I guarantee them announcers they had to keep asking, who was that? Who's Josh Jobe? Who was that? Who was Gibbs? Who are these guys? That's why I really gotta tip my hat to Sean Desai. I did make a video today, talking about that he needs to step up, but I do think that he did. I do think he did put these guys in the right situation. I do think that for the most part, I want to say, just off of the top, and I'm really going to dissect it, but I do think that Darius Slay was on Jordan Jefferson about 80% of the time. Now, Jordan Jefferson did have a touchdown. Jordan Jefferson did have over 100 yards. But I don't think it was an impactful situation. Now, here's what I am going to say. Him dropping that football, and once again, Darius Slay wasn't on. But him dropping that football, I think that did change the whole scenario of the game. Because at that point, right, it's 10-7. You got a chance to go up 4. You got a chance to go up 4. You lose the football, right? After you lose the football, Jalen Hurts just comes out and be a master. First of all, they just ran the ball just to see what was going to happen. Oh, they said, oh, Swift, you get 12 yards here? Let's try it again. You gonna get another 8? Timeout. This is different. Then my man Jake Elliott. Jake, yes, you did miss one today, but I get it. We all not perfect. We are not perfect. You missed one today, but you came up clutch. I felt like when we played the Giants in 2017. Remember that? Well, really 16, but you get what I'm saying. I felt like the Giants game. 61-yarder at home. Different. Jake Elliott, different, man. Excuse me. Let me take water break. I don't really think that people give him as much respect that he deserves. Do you know this man has never ever, ever in his whole career missed in the postseason on field goals. He missed an extra point in the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna forget that. Fresh media gonna try to down or win. I don't give a damn what they try to down. I don't give a damn. You're 2-0. Down that. Down that. And the crazy part is, you're 2-0, and nothing was given to us. You got to respect it more when something is not given to you. When something ain't given to you, you gotta respect it more. Like, damn, he fought for that. Damn. Yes, they were supposed to be the better team. They were supposed to be the inferior team. But shit happens. Shit really happens. So to me, and I'm gonna get back to Jake Elliott, but to me, I don't give a damn what the media gotta say. Listen to your boy Philly Fresh. Listen to the general. You hear me? Because don't let nobody try to downplay this win. Because the score ain't really what it is. That's number one. Number two, your quarterback is still trying to figure things out with the offensive coordinator. And yes, to me, that is a blemish. But it's still 2-0. I'm going to keep saying that for the rest of this live. And I ain't going to be on here that long. But you're still 2-0. Back to Jake Elliott, man. I don't think people really understand that this man is really a problem. Like, we really got one of those. We really got like a Justin Tucker. Like a what's my man for the Colts? Comment below, man. I know y'all know, man. Y'all get it. A Vinatieri. You got one of them kind of dudes. This dude is clutch. Now he might miss a crazy one. Like he might miss one 30 yards to the right. But when it come down to it, and when you really need it, and palms against the wall, ashy knuckles, your back against the wall, ashy knuckles, he gonna come through. And I don't like this is crazy. Before we got Jake Elliott, even when we first got Jake Elliott, I used to close my eyes. Like, even with the 61-yarder, close my eyes, and I'm hoping that he, like, today, I'm like, they talking all this stuff, the commentators and yada yada. Yo, listen, I was watching Prime. I don't know if it was different on whatever anybody else was watching. Them commentators are freaking horrible. They horrible. I can do a better job. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. I'm sitting back, I'm like, 61? That's it? That's it? And the crazy part is, he knew how to kick it. He ain't giving no arch. He said, I'm going to get this a line drive. Now, I know this is not the sexiest thing to talk about, but we got to understand, Jake Elliott won us the game last week. Jake Elliott came through at halftime. See, you know how demoralizing it is, right? See, if the defense would have made a stop after the touchback, you go into halftime, you like, all right, well, we fumbled, we should be up, yada, 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 boom, boom, boom. But it's like, damn, we gave up, supposed to be up right now, we gave up a touchdown, and then they come down in 30 seconds and kick a field goal? Oh, no, now they panicking. Now they panicking. You gotta understand how demoralizing that is. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I love to see an amount of people in here and the amount of likes. Seriously, at the same. Y'all do that for your boy. Cunningham a dog. Yo, listen, where did this guy come from? I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I seen him last week, I'm like, man balling. Man balling. It's crazy because I did think that should have been a moral spot, even with before Nicole Dean went out. I'm like, yo, like, who is this dude? He one of them ones. I like him a lot. And I still do like Morrow. I really do. I do think that losing Bradbury, and hopefully we should get him back. It's just a concussion. Avante Maddox, I hope he good. You know what I mean? We dealing with some injuries. We are. We dealing with some injuries. Gainwell been out. You know what I mean? We dealing with some. Let me see. What my man said? Said 2-0. Something going on. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. I really do. I was watching Prime. Hey, listen, did how was you feeling about the commentary? I thought it was horrible. I literally like I'm in the car. I'm working. I'm in the car. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to listen to these dudes no more. I turned on WIP, but WIP wasn't matched up with the game. The game was ahead of WIP, which is weird. That never happens. And I'm like, damn, that's figured out. That's figured out. They was annoying. They was weird. They act like they ain't even know what the hell they talking about. Yeah. Versus, oh, Jalen Hurts is struggling, and then, oh, look at Jalen Hurts. He's having the best. I'm like, what are you talking about? Kirk Cousins, he always does this on prime time. He's good. He's good. No, like, do you know his record on prime? Do you really dissect what's going on? Kirk Cousins is booty juice on prime time. Booty juice, especially against the Eagles. He has not beat the Eagles ever on prime time. Ever. Ever on prime time. Think about that. Come on, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. Prime commentator can be changed in prime, I think. What you mean? What you mean, Drew? Let me know. Cause I skirt. You cut. Yo, you have static in your mic. I ain't got no mic right now, and it's the wind. We outside. We outside. This Philly. This Philly. This Philly. I'm outside. Let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah. That's my new truck too. My new baby. Give y'all a little exclusive. That's my new baby right there. That's my new baby. We worked hard to get that. That's my new baby. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel. Comment below and I'm gonna comment off of y'all comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the game. Who struck out? Who was your player of the game? Give me that. Give me that right now. Player of the game. Everybody give me their player of the game. Player of the game. Right now. Come on. Smitty went crazy. Okay. He used to kick our ass with the Washington. I hate him. He did, but not on prime time. He did. Smitty, player of the game? Player of the game, Smitty? Yeah, this was the opinion I had. In comments, Swift. Go grab the shirts. Go grab the shirts. Swift and Smith. I like that. I like that. All right, defense. Let's go defense. Who was your defensive player of the game? To me, I'm gonna let y'all comment first, and then I'm gonna say who I got. Still got Swift. Okay, Swift Davis. This was Swift homecoming too. That's what I said at the beginning of the video. He just showed Lincoln Financial and Philly why he's one of the ones. Sweat. That's my guy right there. Sweat. Yo, Sweat different. Sweat is different. And I was telling people that it's crazy. I used to go back and forth with Gate City. Shout out to Gate City. Y'all know that's my brother. But I used to go back and forth with him. He used to always talk about Derek Barnett. And when we drafted Swift, I said, no, he's going to surpass him. I'm trying to tell you. Like, you can literally go to our lives like 2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. I used to go back and forth with my man Gates. He was on Barnett, and I was telling him like, nah, this dude, he different. And to me, it was the tape that I watched, but it was his physique, the way he was built, his speed, his agility. I'm like, come like bending them edges, nah. And y'all see it. You see it on the strip set. I like Sweat coming out of Florida. That's what I'm saying. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I kept campaigning for it. I kept saying, yo, listen, man, sweat different. Sweat different, man. Just like I was saying the same thing about Quez Walker. Now, hold up. So Quez Walker's got hurt too. I don't know what's going on with that. But hold up. I said, and I'm still right about this before y'all say, well, Quez did this and Quez did that. I said that he was better than Rhaegar. That's what I was saying. Nobody really argued with me about that, but that that was the first one to say that. Like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, Quez is better. And a lot of people were saying, no, me and Gay City went back and forth again. Shout out to Gay City, that's my guy. When we went back and forth again, and he had Hightower. He had Hightower, and I was like, no, Quez is him. Me and him, we went kind of back and forth about that, but you know, it's all friendly love. That's my guy. But I was right on both. I was right on both. Quez Walker's about to get traded for. Listen, you can get Judy. I'm all for it. I just don't know what you gotta give up. But he ain't have like a crazy year last year. But that might have been because of the quarterback play. Judy different though. I like Judy. Um, Brian needs to be better at play calling, ground and pound until you figure out how to get players open. I'm gonna tell you how you get players open. Run them across the middle of the freaking field. Can you do that? Can you do that, please? Pretty please with sugar on top? Why is it that I'm at home or I'm in my car, I'm literally watching the game on my phone, and I can see, yo, you need to get these guys in the middle of the field. Why in the hell, and I love what they did with Deandre Swift, but why in the hell is Deandre Swift not running wheel routes? Why in the hell is Deandre Swift not coming out of the backfield catching passes? And then when you do it, you give it to Rashad Penny. I'm like, as soon as Deandre Swift comes out, you send a wheel route for Rashad Penny. It's like you're doing everything backwards on that one. I understand that. Judy is a beast. Unfortunately, he be on IR a lot. I mean, Quez Walker's hurt now too, so that trade ain't gonna happen. That trade ain't gonna happen. He hurt. I don't know how hurt he is, but he hurt. Nobody want. First of all, Quez Watkins is like top 50, 50 wide receiver. Trade for Queen. What you giving up for Queen? What you giving up for Queen? What are you giving up for Queen? Because I don't know what I would give up for Queen, but I do kind of like our young linebacker room. I do like what N'Kobe Dean brings to the table. He just gotta stay healthy. He one of them ones is like, you got an opportunity to really show this organization that you one of them ones and that you different. But you can't do that if you keep getting hurt. Now, I get it. You can't blame a man for being injured. I never blamed somebody for being injured. But at the same time, it ain't helping. It ain't helping. Alright, so let me ask y'all this. How did you predict the season? Because now we 2-0. Let me look at the schedule real fast. Let's go through the schedule real fast and see what we got here. So now we 2-0, right? So you got that's the wrong site. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Damn, my man Drew, he coming out gangbusters. My man said 9-0. It's crazy that people ain't gonna say this is a blowout, right? And I ain't gonna call it a blowout. I'm gonna call it a beatdown. I'm gonna call this a beat. This is a beatdown. But The score ain't gonna look like it because we only won by 7, but we did cover. We was getting six and that. We was getting 6 points. All right, so this is what we got next, right? Week 3, Tampa Bay win. Um, LA Rams. Hold on, that's week 4. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, week 3, Tampa Bay. Week 4, Commanders win. So that's 4-0. Rams, week 5. That's 5-0. Jets, they looking different now. I mean, they looking different now. So I'm gonna say that's 6-0. Week 7, Miami. Here's what I'm gonna say. I really don't. I don't like to predict game by game. I give y'all, and I never gave my schedule prediction. I've been dealing with a lot with the family. Y'all gotta understand that. So I do apologize for not doing that. But we going through it now. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. If we not healthy, if we not healthy and we don't figure the secondary out, Waddle and Tyreek Hill, just Tyreek Hill by himself, he gonna do some numbers on you. I give the quiz. I give second we win ugly, but I'll take 9-0 at the bye. Um, but I do think that this quarterback, I mean this D line, will be able to get at Tua. Tua ain't. I ain't look at their schedule, but I'm gonna say he ain't coming into our game. He ain't gonna face a D line like this. You're not gonna face a Fletcher Cox, a Jordan Carter, a Jordan Davis, a Jalen Carter, a Brandon Graham. You're not gonna face this kind of. You're not gonna face this kind of ferociousness. So I'm gonna get at the win, but I'm gonna put an asterisk next to it because I gotta see what the secondary gonna look like. Watch the Commanders again. Oh yeah, just so y'all know, um, week is that week 4? Week 4, or is it week 6 or week 8? When, whenever we play Washington at Washington, that's week 8. So June 29th, I will be at the Washington game. Come through. Come through. Every time I'm there, I've been there for the last 3 years. Every time I'm there, we took over the stadium. Make sure all of y'all get down there. It's gonna be me. Shout out to LB. Shout out to Mike. I'm gonna try to get Gates down there. Gates don't be going nowhere. So we're gonna try to get Gates down there. We're gonna try to get some more guys down there. Like we literally take over. I'm holla at Philly 500 and Joey Shakes, all that. Like we try to take that joint over. I think most of the issue is communication on pass coverage. I know that's the defensive coordinator. That's Sean Desai. He got to figure that out. But I do think the communication was better. It was better today than it was on Sunday. It was better. So that's why and you lost 2 players that didn't, well, 3 players that played in the first game that didn't play in this game. So I'm giving Sean Desai some slack today. And the defense did show up. They had 4 turnovers. And we gotta be leading. Somebody comment. I know we leading, but it's gotta be by a wide margin. I think we had 3 turnovers last game, so we got 7 turnovers already coming in week 2. That's major. That is major. It's major. All right, so let's keep going. So we got Dallas week 9 at the link. I do think that's a win. I don't think Dallas is who they think they are. Then we go to the bye. Okay, everybody had us 9-0. Everybody had us at 9-0. I ain't gonna say everybody, but most of y'all had us at 9-0, right? Now, after the bye, what we talking about? Cause this when they say things get a little hectic, right? So you got Kansas City, Buffalo, 49ers, and Dallas, right? I'm gonna say in those One, two, three, four. I think you come out 3-1. I do think that you take a loss. I don't think it's against Kansas City. I don't think it's too much. It's too much for Jalen Hurts to be like, I'm gonna let this guy beat me again. I don't think he one of those. I don't think he one of those. How do I get the Swift shirt fresh? All right, listen. I wasn't able to Marquise. Listen, I wasn't able to put it in here because they tried to change the timing of me coming live and all that. But it will be in here after that. But you can go to any one of my videos, go in the description, it's a little arrow. Hit the arrow and it'll say Philly Fresh merch. Hit the link, them joints gonna come right up. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Fire. Fire. You hear me? Uh, Miami look good. See how they do this week. I mean, yeah. But I don't trust Tua. I think when you got a defensive line like we got, it's going to be different. And they like to push the ball down the field. That kind of plays into our hand. You want to try to push the ball down the field to Tyreek, but you ain't going to have the time. You got to get the ball out fast. And Kirk Cousins and Matt Jones figured that out. But I don't think Tua, I don't think he dissects it that fast like that in the NFL speed. So it's going to be a problem on your hands. All right, so I got a 3-1 in that situation where I said Kansas City, Buffalo Bills, 49ers, Dallas. I do think we beat Seattle. I think we beat New York. I think we beat the Cardinals. I don't care if Kyler Murray is playing or not. I do think that we beat the Giants again. Baltimore, that's a toss-up. Wait a minute, hold on. This weird. That was preseason. I'm tripping. All right. So, for real, I just went through the whole schedule. And I got us having probably 1 or 2 losses. Now, things can happen. They always happen. Maybe you have another loss with the Giants week 18 because you don't play anybody. Now, I said this last year, and it didn't go like that. It didn't go like that because we still had to fight because Dallas was putting up a fight. It just wasn't equipped enough. But I am going to say this. I do think we win the NFC East. And the number 1 seed is very, very important. Chargers need to sit down too slow. Yeah. Baker is food next week. food. Hey, yo, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. They gon' everybody, get your screen recordings ready, right? So we have this set for what time we play? I'm gonna tell you this. Get your screen recordings ready. Hold up. All right, so we play NBC 7:15. It's a Monday. It's a Monday night game. Check this out. Get your screen recordings ready. Baker Mayfield, if he plays in this game, will get benched. He will get benched Monday night, September 25th against the Philadelphia Eagles. They're gonna dog walk him. Dog walk. They're gonna dog walk him so much. Every person on the defensive line is going to get a cane and some blind glass. The glasses with the cane. That's how much they're going to dog walk. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen. He in for a rude. He in for a rude awakening. I like Baker Mayfield. I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback quality type of guy. And if you're going to keep having him on the roster, yes. They won, right? Yeah, yes, they won. But it's like, okay, we'll see. I definitely got that W. This is all with health, obviously. Everybody come back healthy or whatever the case may be. But come on now, dog walk, dog walk. You gonna see? You gonna see? I'm about to get out of here. I do got work in the morning, and I wasn't even supposed to be on this one. I wasn't. But I do appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like. Y'all can come back, comment, and I will put the link in the description the for all the merch, the Philly Fresh merch, the Yodat merch, and also the Deandre Swift Jones, man. I'm trying to tell y'all they fire. If you ain't seen them, you're sleeping under a rock, and you need to crawl up under that. Crawl up under that. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh. Hit the like button on your way out. I'm gonna text you tomorrow. All right, text me, man. You can text me now. I'm up, kind of, sort of. I know. Gotta go back to the crib. My wife ain't having that. Shout out to my wife, man. Before I get out of here, I do gotta say shout out to my beautiful wife, man. Always hold me down. This is my fresh fact for the day. I'm giving it to y'all at the end of it. My wife always holds me down. She really does. Like I don't, with everything I've been through, and I'm just gonna go through it real fast. Where's Sidney Brown? I don't know. I don't know, Marquise. I really don't. But with everything that I've been through this last 4 months, I mean, the situation with my son, our son, the situation, I lost my grandma, I lost my aunt, I just lost my cousin 2 weeks ago. Die Hard Eagle fan. Shout out to Chris, RIP Chris, man.